The APRM was established by the African Union in 2003 to strengthen accountability, transparency, and sustainable development amongst member states. As conflicts continue to intensify in countries such as the Democratic of Congo and South Sudan, many civilians are left to fend for themselves.
In too many of our regions, civilians continue to bear the heaviest burden of conflict and institutional failures. Whether through forced displacements, gender-based violence, or limited access to basic services, we must reaffirm that the protection of civilians is not the responsibility of peacekeepers alone, but it is a central pillar of a good and effective governance.
According to the APRM, 80 million children are affected by the conflicts on the continent. The permanent representative of Uganda says that it is important to find ways to distance the youth from the violence.
Would like to find out how we can remove, especially the youth, from the temptation of violence. We would like to be alive to the fact that both the internal and external causes of the factors of conflict in this continent are areas that we must focus on as not only the AU, Peace and Security Council, but all other organs of the African Union.
Some believe that good governance will be an effective mechanism to prevent conflicts on the continent.
Partnership is now matured and smart, requiring steady steps from policy, orientation, and reorientation to an actual accelerated implementation on the ground in AU member states, regional economic communities, and regional mechanisms through both lead actors.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Public Service and Administration, Nkosi Mzamo Buthelezi, who is also a member of the APRM, says the deadline for the Silencing the Guns initiative is achievable.
Every target that is set can be achieved. Even, for example, we're saying silence the gun in 2027, bringing it closer. If there is a strong political will from leaders, that can stop, not necessarily as far as 2030 is concerned. So everything is possible.
The annual joint retreat will conclude on Tuesday, when the Peace and Security Council and the APRM will continue to discuss ways to bring peace to the African continent. Bonolo Maribe, SABC News.